Yeah, welcome to an exclusive interview with my boy Tasha Boy. Yes, yeah, and your host, of course, Kudakwasha Ginger, aka Verbal Assassin in the building. And my co-host Grace, yes, to this Skyler. Yeah, we're all representing. Yeah, I mean, yeah, as the viewers you can see, it's like a home studio, you know, if we can put it that way. And yo, my boy, just you know, please tell me what this is, you know, what that is, you know, what everything is, man.
Oh,
you know,
basically,
give me a little something.
Basically, this is like a portable studio. Since we're students at MSU, right? And we artists at the same time. We can't like come to school and forget about it. So we come here and then we record. We put shit out on the internet, release to radios, straight from this room at MSU. Yeah. So this is a mixer, condenser mic, laptop. So.
Of course. I'm sure your boys are proud of you. You know, not many people have, you know, actually think about this. Understand me? And you know, hey, roughly how much did this cost you, man? I mean, you're only a student, and you know how do you do this? How did you do this?
It's about 1,200 to buy this, but I can't buy this, so I like rent it.
Oh, I rent it. Oh, you rented it out
from someone,
But then you can afford that, right?
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. No. So hey, boy, tell me a little about yourself. I mean, you know, your life story. Who is Tasha Boy? You understand me?
Wow, Tasha Boy Vandal is a rapper from Hwange. Zim hip hop all the way. Yeah. Well, what else do you wanna know?
Nah. I mean, yeah, you a rapper. Yeah, of course. You know, when did you start rapping and shit? You know, tell me a little about that. You know, what inspired the rap? You understand me?
Basically, I like started rapping way before like I started rapping because I was a poet before that. I used to write poetry and all that stuff. But then I started like recording when I came to MSU because my roommate at the time, Mandla Ginger, that's your cousin, was a singer, and they asked me like to come drop a verse, and they were like, "You're actually good." And after that, I like did my own stuff, and eventually we're here.
Alright, so we could say like the literature background inspired the rap, you know, because of course you started from poetry, you understand me, and you know you slowly building, you know, upon that.
Mostly.
Okay, like what, you know, since you are a Zim rapper and you proudly rapping Zim, you know, do you look up to any Zim rappers out there, you know, just to mention a few?
I don't really look up to anybody. But well, some stuff like I appreciate, stuff that's out there, but I'm not really inspired by anything that's out there. But some rappers have like paved the way to my career. For example, Navy SEAL, big shout out. Prometheus, the presenter on Zim Hip Hop Reports TV. Shout out to you, Mark Begatina Joe. Shout out to you, because those are people that like groomed me to where I am. And most definitely material like 10 Diamonds and Junior Brown is something I can say, yeah, that's standard. I want to be on that level. If I'm not already there.
Alright, so like, I mean, have you done a mixtape? I mean, have you done an album? And you know, do you think people like your music out there? You know, how's the hype? How's the feel? You know, tell me a little about that. You know, how you feeling your shit? You know, tell me that.
I was working on a mixtape. I wanted to drop a mixtape like earlier this year, but then I figured let me just drop singles. And the reception for singles is major. Maoko Mudenga is on ZTV right now. The video, shout out ZTV for playing that, Star FM for playing that, ZFM for playing that. And well, the people feel it because basically I do shows, especially in my hometown Hwange. And the next town, Vic Falls, they film my tracks like on a major. And they showing love, nothing but love, right?
Yeah, there's some cool stuff. Shout out to Hwange, of course, and all the fans representing my boy here. And you know, tell me about your experience. I mean, you still like slightly new, you understand me?
To be precise,
you slightly new, you understand me? Tell about me, you know, your experience in the music industry. How has it been? The reception wise, you telling me people are loving your shit. You know, ZTV is playing your music. That's cool, man. I mean, how you feeling about it? You know, just tell me a little something.
I feel good, but it's a growth, you know, from doing stuff. First, I used to do stuff for myself. I was too like lyrical and poetic, coming from a poetic background. But then I figured I'm talking to the people. So now I like mix my songs with the popular trends. For example, I've got a track called Zarabaja, and it's out there. You know, mixing that with what the people feel, because Zimbabwe is not particularly a country that will understand the type of music I was on. So growth from doing that type of music to now doing tracks such as Maoko, Mudenga, which are got catchy Shona choruses.
Yeah.
Just because you're trying to talk to the people, you're not talking to yourself.
Hey, yo, that's your boy. That's your boy. Shoot me. Hwange. Feel me. Let's go. Yeah.
It's Maoko Mudenga oye manene. It's Maoko Mudenga